Okay, now it's on. Wait, we can't see us. Okay. I was reading a text message.
And I was just like,
somewhere somewhat decent. You better be honest.
I feel like we need more light, no?
Okay, I'll turn the light on.
Unless that's gonna make it too bright.
Good.
Yeah.
I can turn this down.
Like, I feel like I use Vaseline for everything.
I had a client, she was addicted to Vaseline.
I got a big tube. I got the big jar. I got the little ones. The one you put your pinky in. I got the kind you go like that. Maybe I'm addicted too. Child.
Hey y'all. So we were gonna go live on YouTube, but apparently I can't go live on YouTube. So I was like, okay, we could record a video and I'll just upload it to YouTube. But we're on the topic of, I know all the discussions about these people that like to play games, the whole Reesa Teesa'S thing and all of that. You want to start? You do the introduction.
Okay, I don't even know where to start. Like, what part of the story am I starting at?
Let's start at how the games, the lies, the deception.
The lies.
So basically, we are at the come to Jesus moment. We have had the flames, fire explosion, as Red says, where things have been brought to light. Mm-hmm. And yeah, but when she would tell me these stories, I'm just like, it sounds very familiar. It just sounds like somebody who playing games. It sounds like somebody who ain't shit. Somebody who just ain't shit. I don't know how else to put it.
There's no other way to say it. There's no other way.
And the fact that you're sitting here playing with people's lives, that's how people getting hurt. I'll say hurt these days. Because people not playing with y'all with the foolishness.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, child. The story?
Yeah.
Child. I met somebody, when was this? Beginning of last year. We actually met on Tinder, which is so funny because I know people are like, oh, did I tell you that part?
I don't know if you told me. Okay.
Okay, so we actually met on Tinder, which was funny, but she lived in Michigan at the time. I'm in Houston. She was in Houston at the time, which is how we met on Tinder. We didn't meet in person until, let's say, March. So, mind you, I already was hesitant because I'm like, I can't do long distance. I don't want to get into this. That's when I should have exited, friend. That's really when I should have got out. I should have ended it when I found out that she lived in Michigan. And I should have known it wasn't going to work. Anyways, we getting to know each other, you know, texting, buku, on the phone, heavy, you know. And it's really felt like there was a vibe there and everything. So we meet in person for the first time. And here's what's crazy. And I don't know if I told you this either. When we first met, I actually had dinner with her and her parents and her sister. So that was our first time meeting in person. So I met her and her family for the first time, which was back in March of last year, which was crazy now that I think of it. Not crazy, but like...
I mean, for the situation, yes, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Now we can say that really is crazy.
Yeah. At the time, I was just like, you know, it's fine. And so, okay, so basically, I mean, it's a long story. I'm not going to make it that long, but... basically this whole year, so let's say from January up until literally December of last year, this girl had me thinking that we were gonna get married, was gonna have kids, that, you know, she was gonna either move down here or we were gonna move somewhere together. I was damn near ready to move to Michigan after like 2 months, not even too much, but 2 weeks. I was like, I come over out there, it's fine.
You know how they talk about the
U-Haul left me?
Yeah.
And when I tell you I was going to be on a flight to Michigan to stay, knowing good and damn well I'm not going to make it in the cold. I'm a Southern girl.
Okay.
But I was ready. I literally was like, I just feel like we connect so much. We vibing. Like, I just really was like, this is it for me. Like, she's my person. And so the year goes on. Now, mind you, there's the distance. I'm in Houston, she's in Michigan. So we only saw each other maybe like 5 times out the year last year. And every time that we saw each other, she did come down here, but it was for work. Which, side note, that's another... It was for work. So every time we hung out, it wasn't like, I mean, it was one-on-one time, but it was like she had to go, you know, go to work and stuff. I would chill. So she was working for this company, so I would like stay at the hotel while she was at work or whatever. So we never had like uninterrupted quality time, I guess, when we did hang out. Like we went on dates and stuff. But that was it. And we would like, you know, sleep over at the hotel or whatever. But anyways, so this whole time she did tell me that there was this other girl that she was talking to in Michigan, but it was real light, it was real casual, just a little, you know, fling or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, I was still casually, I guess you could say, dating you know, people down here, getting to know people. So I was like, whatever. But mind you, we're talking, like I'm getting emotionally attached, I'm getting invested, I'm really thinking like we're gonna be together. Like this is what it's gonna be. We're gonna make it work somehow. So either I'm going to Michigan, she coming here. But mind you, every time we spent time together in person, 10 out of 10. Like best experience ever. I always felt closer. But every time her ass went back to Michigan,
crickets.
What? Hello?
The part that blew me was when she told me that the girl was like, oh, I want to talk to you tomorrow. Let's set up a time. Let's set up a time to have a conversation. I'm just like, what year are we in? What is happening? So to me, those were signs. I'm just like, she full of shit. She either with somebody, married, or she's just not that into you.
And my response to that was, oh, she's just really busy.
Ain't that much damn busy in the world. And the fact that we got these damn smartphones, don't nobody have no excuse no more. Oh, I could call you because my phone dead. My damn credit card machine charges phones. The fans, the little fans we carry to brunch, charge phones. Like, you ain't got no reason. It's the same damn plugs, okay? So we have absolutely no reason. And then the fact that you're calling and texting, there's no response. It's like days and weeks of gaps.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
And I should have took that as a sign. I partially did, but at the same, I know. And I started making excuses.
That's what manipulation. A prime example of manipulation, because they're whispering these sweet nothings and telling you all the things you want to hear, love bombing you,
all the love,
all of that, and then just to be, child, it's a lot.
It is. It actually is a lot.
So I don't necessarily blame. I'm not gonna say I blame you.
Yeah.
But I can understand why you felt the way you felt.
Yeah. And I really defended her and her reasonings for something like that. Like I was like, okay, I understand that she has 2 jobs, right? Still trying to make time for friends, you know, woo-de-woo, gotta talk to this person, hang out with that person because they live here, they live there. So like I just kept on being like, well, they're just really, really busy. I understand, like, you know, I don't want to seem like I'm doing too much or that I'm requiring too much. And here's the thing though, I felt like multiple times, I felt like I was begging for breadcrumbs just for like the basics.
A text message is not doing too much, especially for somebody who says they're trying to be with you. If you're trying to be with me, you're trying to get to know me, whatever the case may be, you're gonna be texting. I don't care how tired you are. Okay, babe, I only got a few minutes. We probably gonna fall asleep on the phone together or something, you know. And
that was the thing. She always told me and reassured me that like, you're the person I want to be with. Like, I want to pursue you. I want you. Like, I want this. I like you. I love you. All the things. And constantly telling me things that she likes about me, she loves about me, that she sees and that she wants in a future partner, a long-term partner. And so whenever it would, like, these situations would happen of, like, us not talking, I'd be like, okay, well, she's busy. Like, I understand. It's okay. Or I'll be like, okay, we're going to schedule time so that way we can be intentional. In my head, I'm like, well, this is us being intentional about, like, communicating.
Not schedule a time.
I'm screaming.
I can't it. I can't.
I'm screaming.
I can't. But okay, go ahead.
Go with your mood, though. And so, yeah, so it was like, I wasn't okay with it. Like, on the inside, I wasn't, because I really felt like I was begging for the basics of just communication. And I was like, I'm not saying we gotta text from sun up to sundown. I ain't saying we gotta talk on the phone for 5 hours every single day. But like, damn, can we talk like once a day? Like, at the very least, because to me, I mean, any relationship, communication is key. But especially for long distance.
Not even a text message.
Come on. And this was her excuse for that. She said, I don't like texting. And I said, well, bitch, I don't like talking on the phone, but I'm calling you because this all we got. We're long distance. Like, when you're long distance, I feel like that's more of the effort you have to put in to, you know, communicate. Mm-hmm. Because this is all we got.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. So I, again, should have taken that as like clearly she's not prioritizing. And I eventually started to feel that. And we had conversations about that. I was like, I really feel like you're not prioritizing me. You say you want to be with me. You know what I'm saying? You claiming me, you know, in front of your people or whatever. But when you back at home and I'm here in Houston, I don't feel prioritized. I don't feel like you're really trying to put in the energy and effort for us and to make this work. And I was like, I was all in. I really was, you know, like I just knew like this was gonna work. And she made me believe that this would work, even with her actions, I guess, saying otherwise.
And today was my first time hearing about the other girl because I damn sure.
I thought I told you.
You didn't tell me.
Oh, that's correct. You sure?
She didn't tell me. She probably withheld that information on
I'm
purpose.
screaming.
So I wouldn't say nothing about it because.
No, I think I told you.
I don't remember that part.
I feel like I told you.
So basically, she said that the girl was just a friend.
And like they were like, yeah, like a friend, but like they liked each other and they would, you know, hang out, but it wasn't like deeper than that.
And that's been the girlfriend the whole time.
Come to find out, this has been the girlfriend. The girlfriend. The entire time.
And she slipped up and let that out.
And no, literally. Because see what happened when you lie? Then you get caught up in your lies. Mm-hmm. One little lie turns into buku big lies.
And even be the only person she lied to.
Probably
on the
not.
flip side of that. Now, there had to be some shit right there.
Oh, gosh. Probably not. So
you can't remember who you told what to.
Right. You lying to me. You lying to the girlfriend. Probably lying to some other bitch. Like, I mean, what's really going on? What's really going on? I ain't calling nobody a bitch. I'm just saying.
It's okay.
Like, what's really going on? And I'm really big. So one thing about me is I'm really big on two things: communication and honesty. I'm gonna always keep it a buck with you. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. In your relationship, my one ask is for us to be open and honest. And that's what I thought we were doing. Okay. I was doing that, and y'all can't see my hands. I was doing that. I was honest about everything. Every date I went on, if I met somebody, like, I didn't even have to be that honest with her, but I chose to be just because I wanted it. I didn't want anything to, you know, catch her off guard if I did end up, you know, connecting with somebody else and wanted to pursue that and go that route. I didn't want nothing to be, like, you know, surprising or anything. I just wanted to say, hey, I value honesty, I value communication. This is me giving that to you even when you don't ask for it because that's what I want to do. And I thought she was giving me that in return, but kind of find out she was lying for a whole year and quite literally playing me for a whole year and some change.
That's so messed up. Now, granted, I told her I used to try to be a player back in the day.
I mean,
so
we all had our time.
I've grown, I've evolved. Hell, I've been in a relationship for 10 years. I ain't got no room for that. But the fact of, leading somebody on into the degree of meeting your damn family, like, it's one thing to,
be a couple friends,
yeah.
maybe.
Not even that. Don't bring me around your people.
And I've done both.
Talking on the phone and we going on dates. But then to me, when you start bringing me around your people, your family, and all that type of stuff, that's the type of stuff that solidifies a relationship.
Yeah.
In a sense.
And that's why I guess I felt like emotionally, I felt like we were in a committed relationship because I met friends that lived out of town. I met family. I went to her parents' house. We hung out with her people at her people's house.
I wonder if the parents know
about the other girl.
Because that'll definitely be some shit. Because I've heard about situations like that where it was a guy. He took. Mama knew he had a whole wife. He was bringing a girlfriend over to the house, all that type of stuff.
And Mama knew.
Mama knew.
Ooh. I guess she said that's his dirt.
That's right. I ain't trying to be involved.
Right. Mama was like. In my head, that's probably was the case.
But I wouldn't even put my people in those type of situations.
Why would you do that?
To be uncomfortable.
Because why would you do that? And that's my question. Why would you do that? Because you want the best. I mean, you want a girl here and a girl there. I get it. Trying to have whole different area codes, but don't do that with me.
Right.
Don't like if you. And here's my thing. I'm so, like, I respect an honest person. Like, if you would have told me, like, Kai, like, I just want something casual. I'm not trying to be committed. I have a situation out there that I'm committed to, and I just want to link when I'm in town, and we call it a day. I would respect that.
Right.
Don't lead me on for the amount of time that I was led on. Honestly thinking and believing that
and
this
she
might
would come
be
in
something.
here so devastated and sad. One day,
heartbroken.
One of the days was the day they were supposed to talk on the phone. Y'all know the bitch didn't call. She did not call my friend. She was sitting on the dryer. I stepped out and everything. Oh, I'm gonna call you back, or I'm gonna call you in a few minutes. And then crickets when it was time for the phone call.
That you set up. I'm sorry. That
the
she
conference
set
call.
up. That she set up.
You supposed to
Not
dial
you. Her. Not y'all.
You supposed to dial in, bitch.
Dial
like,
in.
What?
Dial in. Video or voice. Which one?
What you want? We got Instagram video, Facebook,
we got the TikTok live. We got what we got?
A lot.
All the things.
The apps.
We got all the apps.
FaceTime.
Got all the apps.
Like, what's up?
And it really was just one thing after another. I feel like I'm leaving shit out, but like, I don't know. It just was a lot. It was taxing emotionally because I feel like I was on this roller coaster. I started to feel like I was on this roller coaster. Like, okay, we working towards something. We building trust. And then, but the communication is trash and all these excuses and reasons why. Like, okay, but I love you. I want to be with you. You're the only girl I see.
Yeah, but she sure had them.
And then,
I was like, girl.
It was just.
When she'll tell me the stories, I'm like, what?
And I would just be like, but. And I feel like I always have defense.
And then I told her to block. When was that?
Oh, yes. Yes, the blocking.
I was like, block this person. Block this person and watch what type of response you're going to get.
And that took a lot out of me. I don't know why that was hard to do in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to block her at first.
Yeah, so she was like, and then she came back. She was like, well, I blocked her on Instagram, but I ain't blocked her on my phone. I said, look, when we block bitches, we block them everywhere. Okay?
Everywhere. And eventually I did. Don't come for me too much. Eventually I did.
Zero access.
She was blocked on everything. Instagram, TikTok, my phone, you know. It just took a minute to get there.
It's like that.
Because I guess a part of me wanted to still leave that door open. And I don't know why I still had that, like, that crack of hope. Even when we started talking again, when this year started, it's like, and I swore I was done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh,
and then
I'm
she
done.
be busy posting all the subliminal messages on Instagram. Every time she posted, I was like, I already know who that's about. I already know. And then the person was seeing it and apparently just didn't give a damn.
And didn't
give a damn
at all. I'm screaming. That you saw my little notes, my little Instagram story.
And then we started passing TikTok messages and stuff around because the stuff I was telling her, it was like I was seeing all the messages on Instagram and TikTok about people who just, you know, playing games and ain't about nothing, just playing with your feelings and all that type of stuff.
And to play with somebody who is more, I don't want to say further along in life, but like in a way, yes, like more established. And it's like, you know, I'm not trying to play a game. Like if I say I'm serious about you and I want a future with you, then that means I am willing and ready to work on that and put that work in with you to make it work. You know what I'm saying? But to be really, literally, quite literally just be playing, like, that's disrespectful.
As hell.
That's really disrespectful.
That's disrespectful. That, on so many levels. Like, girl, what?
Like, the one thing I can't get back is time. You know what I'm saying? We can make money. We can make new friends. We can find other people to date. You know, some of these things, you know, they come and they go. Time, though? My energy? I can't get that back.
My tears?
I would be boo-hooing. Literally would be crying. It hurts.
Ty's such a sweet person. That's why I was like, my poor friend. She's so sweet. And I said, ooh, you so nice. Like,
too nice. I think that's the problem.
So tell them about how we got here. So now, all of a sudden they trying to call and text and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, child. So, boom. We getting into this year. We'll be in 2024. And we started messaging or whatever.
April 17th.
Not the exact date. So we had started messaging and oh, bitch. Make sure you bleep that
out. Or not.
Make sure you bleep that out.
I'll try my best.
Okay, thanks. I just crop it and then we're gonna start it again. And so, all right. Wait, how did we in the movies? All right, so boom. So this year starts. We start talking again, and she's like, basically hitting me with this whole, I'm sure now. Like, I'm sure that I want you. I'm prioritizing you and only you. There's nobody else.
That's when they feel you slipping away. When you lose an interest, they gotta reel you back in.
That's what it was. And when I tell you, she that was me throwing the fishing rod. Baby, you know when a fish is on the thing, you gotta do it.
I ain't never been fishing, but I know it.
I ain't me either, but I think that's how it go. And she was trying, baby. Like, she said things to me she never said before. She said, you my person. She said, I'm in love with you. I'm like, this is stuff I ain't never heard before. She's talking about, she's thinking about moving, but then would still say, but I really don't want to move to Texas, and I really don't want to move to Houston. And that's so, baby, my career is out here, and I'm not, at one point in time I was open to moving. But once I thought about it,
right?
Here, yeah.
Okay.
And so, but she really doesn't want to live in Texas or in Houston. And so I'm like, well, I don't want to be, at this point in time, I was like, I legitimately don't, if I don't want anything, I don't want to be in a long distance relationship. I was like, I can't, like, it's not going to work for us. For one, not saying it don't work. I said, it's not going to work for us, and it's not going to work for me, and I don't want it. And so she's like, but I don't want to move to Texas. And I'm like, I can't, quote unquote, can't leave here right now because I got shit going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just got here.
Right. I'm literally in the process of building, like, the things that I got going on here, and just started to in the past couple years. And so I'm like, well, I'm not about to leave here for, like, I'll be open in a couple years,
but then you're letting me have these conversations with you.
So then why are we having these conversations?
The hell?
Because why are we having these conversations? Like, what's the
Once
point?
again, the depths.
Ugh. The depths. And so me and my little heart, I'm like, okay, well, we could be friends, and me to myself, I'm like, okay, Kai, like, don't get too, you know how you get, girl. Don't get too into it, because then you're going to be right back where you was last year. So every now and then I'm like, okay, talking, but like trying not to get overly, emotionally invested, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so, it don't take but a minute,
Okay. I think we all been there.
Yeah. So just be like, okay, like, and then just right back into the same pattern, to the same old, and then you back where, like, how did I get back here when I said I wasn't gonna be back here, So that's what I was trying to avoid. And so boom, fast forward to April. We in April, yeah. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to April. And again, she's still telling me, like, I want to be with you. I'm sure. I'm positive. Like, I'm willing to do whatever to make this work. She's like, I'm going to improve my communication. And what she was at that time, I did see a difference from last year to this year. But I still wasn't about to get, gung-ho about it. Because, again, this is the bare, like, you know what I'm saying? This is like the basic. Like, communicating with the person that you claim you want to be with. That's not something that I feel like I should have to ask for. But, okay. So, lo and behold, which part happened first? Was it the girl? So, okay, yeah. So, we had kind of had a conversation. And she's telling me that she's sad, she's upset because her and the girl, back where she lived, got into an argument. I was confused because I'm like, how you get into an argument with somebody you're not talking to anymore? Like, what? That's crazy. And so then a couple hours or so later, the girlfriend, I'm going to call her that because that's what she is, the girlfriend, DM'd me on Instagram talking about you could have them, woo-de-woo, once a cheater, always a cheater, blah, blah, blah. I said, wait a minute. Now I'm real confused. Now I see things for what they are at that moment, but I was still confused. I'm like, she told me
She ain't had no girlfriend.
That part.
And I told her before she get there, I told her she better than me because I would have kept texting the girl to get some more information since dummy over here can't be trusted.
Dummy. Big dummy.
Dummy.
With a capital D. And I didn't message this girl. I was sad and I messaged the girl back. I actually ended up blocking her because I was like, I was like, And so,
she sent the screenshot to the girl.
I did. I said, oh, this your girl? That's literally what I sent the screenshot of the message. I said, oh, this your girl? No response. I said, oh, okay. I picked up the phone. I called. No answer. I said, oh, bitch, hold on, because now I'm about to be on your ass. Call again. No answer. Call it. No answer. I said, that's the bad. Because now at this point, you know you caught. You know you didn't got caught just now. And now you're trying to probably trying to come up with more lies.
Right. Like
probably was trying to come up with more lies at this point.
Wasn't expecting that.
That part. So then we eventually get on the phone and she's like, oh, we just so happened to see each other at this place.
She said they hadn't been talking.
Right. So I'm like, so y'all just so happened, coincidentally, was at the same place at the same time. And somehow, some way, got into an argument. Like, what's really going on here? The girl actually had called the girlfriend. Now, mind you, okay, pause. They had never stopped talking. I thought they did. She told me they did. They actually didn't. Maybe at that level, but they were still, a kiki, and they were still cool or whatever. So she's like, well, actually, I called her to come pick me up, and then we went to go get dinner and drinks. I said, okay. So first you lied saying that y'all just so happened to be at the same place at the same time. Now you telling me you actually called her because y'all cool like that. Then y'all got drinks. Then y'all got food. During this supposed date, let's call it what it is. During this date that they had, I guess this was a time when I called her. So then the girlfriend found out that me and her were talking again. So then the girlfriend gets mad. She's storming out the restaurant. She's mad. She's crying. And then the girl, who I thought was going to be mine, follows the girl out, crying, boo-hooing, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. And so she's telling me this on the phone, right? And I'm like, this is really crazy to me because you literally told me that y'all weren't talking. And then she's like, well, I broke up with her earlier in the year, but I guess she didn't understand what I meant or something like that. And I said, you either broke up with her or you didn't. Like, what you mean? Like, what is this?
And who gonna think they still in a relationship with you if you're not doing relationship shit? If you're not, like, what?
Make it make sense. And then I said, wait, pause. I said, break up. I said, as in, y'all were in an actual committed relationship. The girl tells me yes. I said, ooh. I said, well, that's news to me. I said, that is news to me. I said, so wait a minute. I said, were y'all together? At this point, I'm just curious to see when the lie started. I said, so were y'all together all last year when me and you were supposedly working on, getting to know each other, communication, building trust and things? She said, well, yeah. I said, ooh. I said, you didn't tell me that. Because again, I was under depression, and from what she told me, and I believed every word she said, because she just made it seem so, I don't know, true, so believable. She made it seem to me like this was just a girl that was just a little fling. This was just a girl that she was just talking to, out there, and, they hung out here and there, but it wasn't going to go any further than that. She literally told me, verbatim, this is not a person I see myself with in the future, nor is this a person I want to be with now or in the future. And I just took her word for it. I said, okay, if that's what you say and that's what you know, then okay then. This might just be a person that you just, she's there. It's convenient. Okay. But come to find out, this was actually much, much deeper than what I was told and what I thought it was. So at that point in the conversation, I'm heated. I'm like, you've been lying to me for a whole year. You still trying to lie in this moment.
Right.
Let's
can't even lie good.
Can't lie good. Your lie's not adding up. I said, you're not making sense. You told me this is not a person you want to be with, but yes, you were with her.
Right.
Make that make sense.
Right.
I'm confused. Confuzzled. Perplexed. I'm everything. And she was like, yeah, I know, it don't make sense. I said, do you have anything else to say? Because at this point, I said, that's a big bet. I said, you played with me, you wasted my time, you're full of shit. And at that point, I was like, if anything did it for me, for like solidified it, sealed it, I said, this was it.
And then after all that, talk about the queen of I don't give a fuck. The plans.
Oh, bitch. Boom. Thank you. Almost forgot. So then, after all of that, okay, I didn't find out about the girlfriend. This is after the girl that messed with me. We on the phone. And then, mind you, she ain't never say sorry or apologize at any point in time, but whatever. Oh, and then at one point in time, too, I forgot this. She had said, I thought I told you. I should have said wrong, girl. You must have told somebody else, because it wasn't me.
You know you ain't tell me nothing.
You know good and damn well what you said. You know what you said.
Well, somebody might have. But
I wouldn't
have let you play me.
I would not have.
First of all, for as long as you did.
Being that damn far for one, like, what? I wouldn't have let myself get that invested. It wouldn't have gotten that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were literally talking about our future. What the wedding's going to be like. Literally talking about kids. Who's going to carry.
Yes. Oh.
Literally talking about how we envision and want our lives to be, like, you know, when we move in together. Like literally was, and I think all of those conversations made me feel more and more like, okay, yeah, like this is gonna be it. This is gonna be my, like, who I'm gonna be with. Like, I really, really was like, yes, like this is gonna be beautiful. You know, like this is just our love story. Like, and I really, and she really had me believe in that, like, legit. And I'm like, I can't be with somebody I can't trust. I said, you had multiple opportunities to be real with me, to just be honest. Could have easily sat me down and had a conversation in person or over the phone. Either one would have worked. So anyways, we had plans, past tense. We had plans of coming up next week, to be exact, of spending time together, really the whole week. Coming down, again, she was coming down here for work, but she extended the trip a few days so we could have more just quality time together, right? So, boom. So we on the phone. So after everything came to the light, came to the surface, she's like, so what you want to do about our plans? I said, what plans? Ain't nothing. I said, oh, baby, I said, you're not coming to my house. I don't want to see you. We don't have to talk about anything in person. I said, say what you got to say now, because what's going to be the point of us talking in person when you get here 2 weeks from now? Because mind you, this was like a week or so ago. Because
apparently I'm just your Houston fling.
Apparently so. And if you would have made that known in the beginning, I probably would have been cool with it.
Yeah, like, give me the choice.
I probably would have been cool with it. So that way, when you did touch down, okay.
I feel that way about people who married. If you're married, tell me. Some people are okay with that.
Right.
But if I was okay with it, it would have been fine.
Tell me. Like, just tell me.
Let me make that choice. Don't just
part.
You know, make up my mind for me or put me in that situation, you know?
Yeah. And so, so I was like, no, plans are canceled. I said, you are not coming to my house. You are not going to sleep where I lay my head at. That's for one. We don't need to meet up. She still was like, well, can we? For what? For what? I said, say what you got to say now. Like, I said, maybe in a couple weeks from now, when I'm not as upset, I might feel different. But I was like, I really don't think I'm going to feel different, because what'll be the purpose? For you to explain yourself? I said, now is the time. If you have anything else to say or to reveal, now would be the time to do that.
Okay, just let it all hang.
Come on, just put it all out there. And I'm like, we were supposed to be building trust. And she had the nerve to say, we still are. I said, oh no. I said, that trust, it's sunk. It's sunk.
That person gotta be delusional.
Delulu. I said, it's over. I said, what I told you earlier, it's over. Deeper than the Titanic. I said, it's gone. It's gone. I said, I can't. I literally can't. Like, I let you play with me literally long enough. Like, I literally let you play in my face. and literally had me looking like a fool. And it's crazy because in another sign, all of the people who care about me and who know me knew that she wasn't deserving of me. And you being obviously one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be like, and I would hear what people like, even my best friend, my roommate, like people who know my heart and know what I deserve. And I still be like, well, you know, but, and like steady just making excuses. I was.
Sure was. But like I said, we've all either been there or we have our reasons why. And in this case, you had your reasons why.
Right.
So
I had my hopes in the wrong person, and I think I'm upset at myself too because I'm like, I'm too old for this. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it took so long. Like this was a year and some change.
And I told her, I said, look, let this be a lesson, okay? Let the first signs, I wish I had a red flag.
Where is that? Wave it. Run.
It's a red flag right
That's
here.
it. When you see it,
any signs,
you better take off.
And I told a friend, somehow I had told a friend of mine, actually on more than one occasion, not just one friend. I'm just like, when the stories just don't seem right, the lack of communication, you can only talk at certain times. I talked to a dude years ago, and I was on the phone with him. I heard a door open. Next thing I know, phone hung up. Mind you, was supposed to be hanging out. I had bought like this little cruise for his birthday, everything like that. It was still a little early on, but you know, it was something to do. So it was like this dinner cruise out in Galveston or whatever for like 3 hours. It was like a little community thing or whatever. We were supposed to be hanging out. I don't know if it was the next day or 2 days after that. Y'all know I didn't hear from this fool for 2 days? Hung the phone up. I'm calling back. Voicemail. Oh, baby, look, I don't bother people. You're not going to get me to blow your phone up. And I think, he called me back like nothing happened. I'm like, what the hell? So I ended up going with my friend.
I'm glad you still went.
It took us an hour to get there. Y'all, we blasted Best Thing I Never Had by Beyonce.
I'm screaming.
On repeat.
Oh, the whole way?
The CD days. When that CD first came out, on repeat for a whole hour. I'm doing on blast. And I was feeding my ass trying to get there because we was running late. But yes, the signs are always there.
The signs were there.
The signs
were there. And you know what's crazy now that I think about it? My previous relationship, which was some years ago, about 4 years ago, because this was in 2020, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't realize until really it had come to an end that manipulation is a form of emotional abuse, you know? And I didn't realize that in that first relationship that's what she was doing to me, and it took other people to help me like see that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm so glad that I didn't take that step, that level of commitment, you know, with her, because then I feel like it just would have been the same thing. I mean, it was essentially like it was the manipulation of I don't even know how to explain it.
Emotional.
Of my emotions, yeah.
Like, of course, we all want love. We all want someone to share our life with. We want someone we can talk to every day and be on the phone and talk stupid shit with. Right. Whether it's long, I don't do long distance. If you're on the north side, that's long distance. Gas prices high. Okay, so I don't know how many states.
That's a lot of states.
That's
the front. Texas is here. Michigan is here. Somewhere over here. I ain't got a map, but it's a good distance.
That's extra long distance.
That's extra, and I was willing to. I was willing to make it work. I was willing to put in the work because I really was like, this is gonna be it. I really had my hopes up.
Yeah, and
that's crazy.
I'm sorry that happened to you. And like I tell everybody else, after this, whatever you choose to do, I'm not judging you. That's your business. We're all grown. You know, we make our decisions. So whatever decision you make, you have to live with.
Yeah.
So
that's for sure.
That's it. So if you decide you want to keep talking to us or be friends,
I don't want not a thing.
You know, that's you.
I don't want not a thing.
That's your decision.
You and your girlfriend go be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and love. Sending you love and light. Because I have nothing else to give. And at one point in time, toward like our very, very last on the phone conversation, she was like, well, at least still want to be in your life. I said, you don't even deserve to be here in my life. I said, so no. I don't want to be friends.
Like, bitch, F you.
No.
Go find somebody else to play with.
No, she do. She got her girlfriend.
Yeah,
who probably still mad at her. But you know what? No, maybe they made up now because we're not talking no more. Who knows?
Shit, do you remember? Girl, look, I'm the investigator.
I still got the screenshot.
I just want to be nosy. It was something I was going to say earlier. When you said something about them not texting or not being a good texter.
Oh yeah. That was one of the things that she told me. She didn't like texting, so that's why we didn't really text.
That literally just happened. I had a client tell me that some guy she was talking to, he was like, "Oh, I'm just not a good communicator." So I said, "Oh, what's his name?" Because the story she was telling me bullshit. I already, once again,
you call him.
The bullshit. So I said, what's his name? I get on Facebook, type in his name. Oh, we got 4 mutual friends. Guess what? I know one of them. I called this lady. The lady said she had just got done talking to him. He is a great communicator. They had been on the phone for 2.5 hours. At one point, he always texted, always calling. So I'm just like, the same thing I told the same shit I said to her. I said, he either got somebody or he's not into you.
That part.
To me, I feel like there's nothing else.
There's nothing else it could be.
There's nothing else.
They're either not genuinely interested in pursuing something real with you.
Because then it's just a form of
just somebody
else. You just over here just wanting to drag somebody on the phone.
Like, why you like that?
Because what? Yeah, so when I called her back to tell her, she was like, girl, shut up, you said. And everything this woman said on the phone was the same shit my client said verbatim. I didn't even tell her nothing. We talked for 45 minutes. I was driving to get my nails done. It took me 45 minutes to get there. We were on the phone for 45 minutes. And told me everything. The same thing.
What?
Yep. So when people start doing stuff like that, I'm like,
yeah.
Once again, it's 2024. There's no excuse.
You're literally not that busy. This whole I'm not a good communicator. I don't like to text. You do it for the person that you say you want to pursue.
Exactly.
Like, okay, I can get like not being quote unquote not being a good texter. Okay, so I don't text people back quick all the time, but
it's rare you hear, oh, I don't text, because some people say, oh, I don't like to talk on the phone.
Right, and I'm more so that person. Like, I'll text you, I'll send you an audio message in a heartbeat. But like,
I feel like both are equally important. Because
I agree.
Through messages, the tone,
all
of that.
I agree.
If we're getting to know each other, we're saying we want to be together. we have to communicate.
That is the only
way.
I
can't get to know you through text messaging. Like, that's stupid.
That is stupid. And in addition to, I feel like, especially when it comes to long distance, I'm not saying I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe for me because of the type of person I am. I'm such an in-person type of person. Quality time, physical touch being my highest love languages. So it's like, I need to be able to see my person.
Yeah, so that was a little strange then for you to...
It was very strange to be open to not just long distance, like north side, south side, but like real as long distance, you know? And I feel like it's one thing to, like, if you're in a relationship, the foundation is solid, like, you know, y'all in the same place, and then somebody has to move and y'all have to become long distance for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different compared to starting off a relationship.
Right.
Long distance. So it's like we're trying to get to know each other and in a way build a friendship and just get to know each other as people, and then also
that's hard enough by itself.
Right. And the compatibility and everything over the phone, or just not spending quality amounts of time together. Like, I feel like for long distance, like, you gotta see each other at the very least once a month. I think, I would say. And that wasn't happening with us, you know what I'm saying? And I guess work was the reason, I suppose.
There was no effort. It wasn't no damn work.
I suppose. I don't know, child.
You know they work 24/7.
The lies. I keep thinking of that meme.
The damn lies.
So many, like, why lie? Like, just... don't lie to me and make it sound good. Don't do that. I don't, just be honest, be real, be truthful. If this is really somebody you care about and somebody that you love, why would you do them like that? Why would you treat them like that? Why would you...
They don't know no better. Well, hurt people.
Yeah.
In some cases. Or just the thrill of...
Yeah.
But like I said, I try to be a player. There is a thrill that comes with it.
There is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, I've done everything right and been perfect in all my situations. I haven't been. And yes, the thrill is exciting. It is. It's fun. It feels good. You feel, you know, the attention and everything else. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, I don't know. There's a line. You gotta know when it's time to be like, alright. I didn't play with her too long.
Something.
She's getting deep in this. Like,
right.
Like, wait a minute.
But I know, because then it's the people on Catfish, the show.
I'm screaming.
They be dragging shit out for 3-4 years.
This is true.
And all of that,
then they got people like that. And
mm-hmm.
I guess I just don't get it. I just don't. And I feel like now I am going to be quicker to cut people off once I see shit like that. Because it's like, I'm not dealing with the inconsistency, lack of communication. What they say, if they want to, they will. That goes for men and women. If he want to, he would. If he wanted to, he would have. If she want to, she will.
Yep.
And if they don't, then that tells you exactly what you need to know. And I guess I'm hoping for myself, and I feel like I will be. See the signs and see the people for who they are when they show you. When that red flag get the waving, you know how the wind blow and the flag like slowly start coming up. When that flag gets a blowing, baby, put on your running shoes.
Okay, turn around.
I don't care how cute, fine, nice, sweet, whatever. I
turn
don't
around,
care.
land the plane, turn the boat around.
Mayday, whatever they be saying. Man down, flight down, whatever.
Emergency landing.
There's an iceberg in front of us. Like, it's too late. I mean, shit, well, once the iceberg right there, it is too late.
Oh, let's not run into the iceberg.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's... If you driving, you better hit that thing. You better hit that thing.
Girl, all the damn analogies. Y'all get
so many. You understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down.
You get the point.
You picking up what I'm putting down.
So yeah, that's what had happened. We just wanted to get on here and tell our
story. Tell our story.
Yeah, it's our story at this point because I'm involved.
No, really, real life. Like,
and I've been along with the journey, so
from the start,
it's our story.
Because every time I came here, I was like, okay, I got more for you, and it was always something different. Always. It was either good or bad. Well, I mean, yeah, sometimes it was like. But I feel like you saw through the bullshit. Me, I thought it was good shit. I was happy. She saw straight through it. She'll be like, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what she said? Oh,
and
okay.
I let her tell the story.
Let me tell it, boo.
I'll let you tell the story.
Let me tell you.
So this is how I feel about it or whatever. And it's never like an I told you so type of thing. I just collect all the information and then I start to connect the dots.
Yes, and you did that much quicker than I did, and you came to terms with that faster than I did. Mm-hmm. Like, even when I low-key saw it, I still was just like, That was me being delulu.
Yeah. But it's okay. We all have our moments and the people we do it for, so.
This is true.
Yeah.
My advice, first off, don't do long distance. Let me stop.
Some people
it can work.
It.
No, some people do.
Yeah,
and it can work.
Like having somebody around 24/7. So.
And I understand that, baby. If it were, you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it for you. I don't want it.
I'm not one of them.
I don't want it.
And when I need you, I want to rub with you. Whatever. I need you right here.
What? I'm crying. I need a hug. I want you to hug me.
And ain't no with my wife tonight. I'm gonna come see you tomorrow. None of that.
Ain't no. Let me book a fight in 3 months from now. Like, I might not want to hug that day. Shit.
Or let's set up a time
about a week. Let me see. I can get you in about a week and a half from now. 2:30. Does 2:30 work for you? Because that works for me. I only got 30 minutes because I have to. Baby, let go. Bye. Leave it. You are more important. I think that's what I had to learn about myself. Mm-hmm. That I am deserving to be prioritized. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel that. And you would think that would be the reason why I love. But it's like, again, the whole reeling me in each and every time I was letting go made me be like, okay, never mind. Like, she's changing, you know? But it's like knowing what you really are worth and knowing that you are a person who deserves to be prioritized and you are deserving of good, healthy, quality love without having to feel like you're begging. Okay. Without having... Thank you, girl. That just came
That
off the
was
dome.
I like that.
I don't even know what I said.
Good deserving quality love.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I was taking it in and forgot too that quick.
You are just, and I'm saying this to y'all and to myself. Like, I'm talking, but I'm speaking to myself at the same time. Like, you are truly deserving of the best and healthiest kinds of love that there is.
Mm-hmm.
And settling for
in respect
of you, of your time, of your energy, of who you are, of what you bring to the table. Like, settling for the bullshit, settling for the ifs and hopes, buts, maybes, eventually. Like, no, like, come on, boo. You are not a piece of gum on the back of somebody's shoe.
Ooh. Okay. One of my coworkers, he's so stupid. He was like, you ain't gonna treat me like street booty.
Yeah, that's like, what you're not gonna do.
What is street booty?
I guess any kind of booty you can get off the street. You're not gonna treat me like straight booty. You're not gonna treat me like straight booty.
Like shit, like I'm not important. Like I have no value.
That's what you're not
like
gonna do.
Like I'm not cute.
Cause baby, after I get a retwist, oh.
Y'all should see her showing that.
Baby,
booty cheeks be
baby,
out.
Bow, 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 bow.
So that, what was that picture you took?
I think I'll be everything, girl. I really be feeling myself.
Yes.
And as I should. And as you should.
As you should.
And don't let these, I don't want to call them disrespectful names. Don't let these people be out here making you feel like you less than that. Baby, you was all that in a bag of chips with the soda on the side. Period.
Okay. Period.
Baby, you was not just a snack. You was a whole entree.
You a mess.
I know, child. I've learned. I'm telling y'all, I'm talking to myself. I'm really speaking to myself, you know?
Yeah. That's the self-reflection. And, you know, sometimes we have to self-reflect and be like, why do I keep attracting these types of people, or why am I attracted to these types of people, or why do I allow them to continue to hang around and be around me?
Why do I allow myself to be in these situations knowing that I deserve more and I deserve better? And that's where, yes, that self-reflection is so important. And I started going to therapy, and then I had stopped. I need to start again. Because it really helps you have those moments of self-reflection and asking yourself those questions that you have to be real with. Like, okay, there's a reason why you're accepting this. There's a reason why you're settling for. There's a reason why there's something on the inside of you that is okay with this level of treatment, commitment, and that you're getting from somebody. And do you really love them? Is it really love? I don't know.
I've been in a couple of situations. For me, it was just convenient.
Yeah.
At the time, it was me going through things. I was hurt emotionally. My relationship with family members, you know, looking for love in the wrong place.
Yeah. And that's when them real self-talks gotta either talk to yourself, child, talk to somebody. One of the two. Yeah.
Well, this was fun. Thanks for sharing your story.
Thanks for listening.
And thank y'all for listening. How long we been on here? Okay, almost an hour.
Yes, baby. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, because your girl is trying to grow this channel. Because it's my new channel. So I think I'm going to put this out because I have other videos I'm catching up with. But I'm going to go ahead and put this out first. Okay. Since it is current. It's, you know, April the 17th.
Of 2024.
Yep. Alright, y'all. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And, you know, yeah, what she said. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
She wanted y'all to see her after she got her hair done. Go ahead and spin for us one time. Oh, okay. She said she about to go cut up this weekend now.
Bow, bow, bow.